Hello, my friend. Have you ever avoided a person because you had no idea what to say? Stayed silent because you were really unsure of yourself? Or maybe you walked away from a conversation thinking, why did I just say that? Or maybe you feel like nobody really understands you. Well, you are in the right place and you are not alone. Welcome to Breaking Bad Communication, where we challenge the habits, headspace, and hangups that keep you from being heard and understood. My name is Kathy Riley. I'm the creator of the Clarity Code and your guide with over 25 years in the courtroom and another 20 as a consultant, trainer, and entrepreneur. This podcast is your real world playbook for mastering tough conversations, building unshakable confidence, and showing up with the kind of clarity that changes everything from boardrooms to break rooms to your own backyard. So put your seatbelts on. We're going to get ready to break bad together. And my question for you today is, could you spot a liar? Could you? Do you think their eyes get shifty, they get fidgety, maybe their legs starts bouncing, they're getting nervous, their arms cross? I mean, we've been taught a lot of things about how to spot a liar, but can we? I mean, really, can we? Science actually says we're not as good as we think. There's a study done by Charles Bond and Bella DePaulo, and they did 206 studies involving more than 24,000 people. And they found that people could spot a liar, get this, 54% of the time. 54. That's it. They're not that good. We might as well toss the coin, right? We as humans do not really get how to spot a liar in other humans. So I'm going to teach you a few things today about how behaviors can help you discern whether someone is lying or not. It's not all about body language. It's about consistency. It's about what we call clusters. And we're going to teach you how to better recognize all of that. And the first thing I want to tell you guys is a myth buster is it's not about, and it's not, I should say, it's not just about the body language. It's not. When you get nervous, things change, your body changes, your reactions change. Think about the movie Ben Stiller and Meet the Parents. And the soon-to-be father-in-law is a human lie detector, right? What he didn't know is the character played by Ben Stiller was going to propose and was asking for the hand in marriage and was terrified of the whole conversation, not of the commitment, but I've got to meet the parents and ask them. And so everybody thought he was lying about a bunch of stuff. It's a really funny movie. If you haven't seen it, I invite you to go see it. But the research has found that the nonverbal cues to deception tend to be weak and inconsistent. Okay, even speech behaviors are not magic. So instead of thinking I can spot a liar, let's think, how can I spot the truth? Okay, don't confuse someone's discomfort and nervousness for dishonesty. And that happens a lot, a lot. I got to tell you, I'm 25 years in litigation. And twice in my career, I was asked to take the stand and give testimony about, typically it was documents, right? It had to do with documents. I was the document keeper. I was the evidence keeper. I kept it organized. I was the one to go pick it up, drop it off, all that good stuff. And so I was asked to take the stand to talk about the documents, our evidence. And I've prepped witnesses before. I was prepped. I knew exactly what I was doing. But the moment I got on that stand, yeah, I forgot everything. I started babbling like a little maniac, and my attorney kept trying to get me to stay the course. And so I made a very bad witness, and it was pure nervousness. I wasn't lying. There was no lie to be had. But I was scared shitless the moment I got on there. And I got to tell you, everything about my physicality, my tonality, the everything, my breath, my face, it all changed. I wasn't lying. I was just uncomfortable. So, how can we spot a liar? So, let's look at a few things that we can that's going to help you understand as you're dealing with humans, are they lying? So, first of all, notice the change. Don't label a behavior, right? We notice the change. So maybe they are nervous. Maybe something's going on underneath. So the things to look for is the tone, the tonality, the pace, the pitch, the volume. What happens is answers become less clear. Communication patterns change. So something is off and the details become harder to explain. So, this is where you step into the curiosity. Don't jump to conviction just yet. Step into curiosity and notice their changes, right? What is their norm and what is changing right now? And then that's an invitation to ask another question to give you more information. So, the second tip is to actually listen to the words more than you watch the body. And by that, I mean, are their words consistent with the story? Are they saying the same words over and over again? Does everything make sense? Can any part of it be verified? Are the details, are they independently true? Like, is it reasonable? And if you ask them to elaborate, can they? Can they get into the details? And can they repeat themselves? So stop watching for the lie and start listening for the truth. And you will notice if there's a disconnect, that's when you're going to go, I can spot the liar. Listen, words give you information, and the body language gives you clues to the emotion that could support the words, but not always. So start paying attention to really what they are saying. The third suggestion here is to ask better and unexpected questions. Kind of get them to go deeper on the details of whatever it is you're trying to decipher. It's not, where were you, what time, things like, so what happened before, leading up to this, what had happened before. And we see this a lot when you're in the courtroom and the trial. What happened before? What did you do after? Right? Did you tell anybody about this? What conversations did you have? Ask them for more details. Walk me through this from the beginning. Who was next to you? Who was standing there? Were you talking to anybody when this was going on? Who did you see? Right? Get questions that are unexpected that you can't really lie about. People who are lying don't have all of their ducks in a row. They have the big picture, but not the details. So get into the good questions uncover more than good guesses ever will, my friends. Then the fourth thing then is to do this, right? You're going to ask the questions. Shut up and let them talk. Let them fill in the time. And if there's a little silence, it's okay. Let the silence lay right there and they will continue talking, right? And just let them let them talk. They will give you the information you need to know to decipher whether they're lying or not. Sometimes, and this is true for any given communication, the most powerful communication tool is to listen, is to keep your mouth shut. We have two ears and one mouth for a reason. This is a tool that can help you spot the liar. And the fifth and final one that I will share with you today is to connect the dots. We talked about like clusters, and clusters mean is there a couple things that they are doing that are inconsistent with their normal behavior? Right? If you know their norm, their baseline, what they're about, are there little things that they do that are off? Not just one, but a multitude of them. That's a cluster. That's connecting the dots. That gives you information. Let's say they're inconsistent in their story. They said this time and that time. They're inconsistent in their time, right? And next thing you know, this one was in the room and then that one was in the room, right? So those are clusters. It's a variety of things that tip the scale into the fact that they're lying. That's why you need to pay attention and you connect the dots because it's not just one dot, my friend, it's multiple dots. So think about, is it a strange behavior, right? Is it strange words? Is it inconsistency in their story? Repeated contradictions? What are they? If there are a variety of them, chances are you're talking to a liar. Like, guys, remember, humans spotting human liars, 54% of the time they're right. 54. That's it. That's what the data says. So if you can decipher more information and pull that out of the other human, that's going to give you actually a toolbox, right, of information to decide that they're lying or not lying, then that's you stepping into leadership, owning your communication and owning, the judgments that are going on, the decisions you're making. Yeah, that helps you own all of that and do it in a way that leads to the right direction. When you look at all of this, so here's the cool thing. The science shows that if you're looking at the clusters, the behavior, going deeper on the questions, all of that, and lining up the consistencies or the inconsistencies, it goes up to 71% accuracy. 71%. That's the power of getting into the details about listening and closing that gap. So look, here they are again, the five things. There's more. There's absolutely more. Today we're going to cover five. Okay, first thing is notice what has changed. What is that inconsistency? Two is listen. Listen to the information that is being shared. All right, ask good questions that go into the details that are unexpected. And then pause, right? Give them space to just talk. You're quiet, they're the ones talking, giving you the information to decide, is this consistent or inconsistent? And then connect the dots. Like make sure the behavior and the words and the timing and the details and all of that, there's, consistency or inconsistency. And look for the clusters, the groups of them. That's when you can connect the dots and decipher, is this person lying to me or are they telling me the truth? It's all about being a better communicator. And the better you are, the happier you'll be. Here's what I'd like you to remember. Someone looking away doesn't make them a liar. Someone fidgeting doesn't make them a liar. Someone getting nervous doesn't make them a liar. We're complicated. So don't diagnose, assume, or accuse. Slow down just a touch to look for the inconsistencies, to look for the patterns, and listen to what's being said, ask better questions, and give people room to answer. And when something doesn't add up, get curious. Step into that curiosity because that curiosity will help you bridge the gap to whether you think you know what you know or you really know what you know. And don't accuse based on behavior. We already know that. I can say it, witness after witness. I've seen them tell the truth and they look like liars. But getting curious and asking better questions and gaining that clarity is what's going to set you apart. And honestly, it's going to make life a heck of a lot easier. Oh, and this works on kids too, for those of my parents out there. So that's what we have today at Breaking Bad Communication. It is a wrap. Let's see, let's see, let's see. So I appreciate you tuning in to today's podcast. If it actually sparked a new perspective or gave you a system or tool that you can actually use, well, that's what this is all about. That's what I'm here for. Remember to be a powerful communicator. It's not about saying more, it's about saying what matters with clarity, confidence, and purpose. Until next time, remember your voice matters. So keep showing up, keep speaking up, and let's keep breaking bad together.